Damn, guys, you know what? I know I'm going to post this episode a little late because I had a date last night and I should have recorded before I went out to talk to y'all about training, but I didn't. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to just go on my date. And let me just tell you guys, date was awesome. Like, date was fire. Like, you know, it's an old friend, somebody I knew for about 5 or 6 years now, you know. And the funny thing was, like with everybody, they always want to talk about training. You know, this one here, she's very enthusiastic. You know, one time, I think it was like last year, I went to her crib and we sat down and we had watched a one card together. And I like watching my fights and shit. So I was watching the one card. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already, hit that sub button, hit that like button. It's your boy Magoo. You already know what time it is. I'm about to speak on some shit. All right. So anyway, yeah, you know, we had watched the card and, you know, she was like, oh, that's what you really be doing? I was like, yeah. So, you know, she kind of been a little hype about it. So, you know, we got up, we linked up and, you know, she wanted to talk about training and stuff. And I was like, well, you know, I was just sparring this morning and everything, you know. And she's like, oh my God, like, you know, it's so hot, it's so attractive, you know, every woman should have that and blah, 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 you know, shit I heard before. But what I found very fascinating while I was out was, you know, I was thinking about my sparring session yesterday and how I approached that sparring session a little differently than usual. Like, I had approached it from a mentality after speaking with one of my coaches early in the week. And, you know, the question came up of what it takes to get in the cage. And then he talking about willingness. And it was crazy because, you know, I said, okay, I'm going to try a different approach to shit this week. And I approached my sparring, and this happened on Wednesday too. I approached my sparring like I was about to really go for the throwdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really fighting. And I had a good approach. I thought it was a very well-rounded approach. And I don't know, my body felt different yesterday at the end of sparring. Like, I felt like, hey, I could do this shit. Like, I'll fuck somebody up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's funny because, you know, you take your bumps and your licks too. And I guess the more you put your mind towards that shit, it's like the more it works out. And that's what happened. So, of course, you know, I'm high off life at the end of sparring, you know, and I'm thinking about that shit. And it's funny that it came up in the conversation. And now, this morning, as I prepare for training, I'm thinking, like, what is my approach? And I'm like, no, I'm keeping that same energy. So I want to see how it works out. I'm eager to see how it works out. Why? Because with, like anything with martial arts, at this point, it is all uncharted waters to me. Still, I've been in this game since 2021. It is all uncharted waters to me. I don't know what to expect, but I know what I'm gonna do, and that's me staying focused and just staying forward on it. Yo, I'm not keeping y'all long because I actually have to go get ready for training. You see, I gotta bust this cardio out because tournament is next Sunday. So I gotta make sure that I'm ready. So guys, stay up with me. Like, subscribe, follow me. Yo, I'm on the gram, Magoo_JJ. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'll be back soon and let you know what it is, man. Oos.